wanted to give you another video. We're actually going to be going back because we noticed a lot of you are having trouble with graphing and with substitution. So we're going to go back a little bit to review some concepts. So one of the first concepts we're going to do for week 3 is just graphing. And if you notice, a lot of my assignments are on Khan Academy this week, so I do want you to try those. Now, graphing, first thing you're always going to do is the y-intercept. That's this one. You're going to put a dot at 1 on the y-axis. Second thing you're going to do is your slope. This is your rise over your run. So here's number 2. We're going to go up 1 and to the right 3. We always go to the right. If the first number was a negative, we just go down, but we always go to the right. So down 1 over 3, down 1 over 3, and then connect your dots to make a line. So same thing on the next one. Start at -1, and we're going to go down 3, 1, 2, 3, over 5, and you get your line. All right, so for the next one, it's not in the form we like. So this is not the form we like. We want to get it into the Y form. So what we're going to do, and I would suggest you do this on your own paper, try it so you could have notes. So we're going to go 8x plus 3y equals 9. Step 1, move x to the other side. So we're going to add or subtract. So we're going to subtract because it is a positive. So this one is plus or minus. Okay? So those cross out. We get 3y. I do not want to see 1x. 9 is not the same as 8x. We can't subtract them, can't do anything. So what we're going to do is we're going to just put one in front of the other. I really don't care which one goes first, but just make sure the x stays with the x1. Second thing, get y by itself. This is usually going to be a division, sometimes going to be a multiplication, but not very often. It's mostly going to be division. So we're going to divide everything by 3. So y equals -8/3. We can't divide 8 by 3 if you want a decimal, but graphing, we do not want decimals. Those are nasty. 9 divided by 3 is 3. So we're going to start here on the y-axis. We're going to go down 8, 6, 7, 8, and we're going to go to the right 3. And on my board, I can't draw it very accurately, but you can see where we do it. Same thing with the next one. Write the equation. Move x to the other side. The x is a positive, so we're going to minus it. Those cross out. Now we're going to divide. We want to get y by itself. We are going to divide everything by -5. Okay? Negative over negative is a positive. Positive over negative is negative. And when we graph it, we're going to start at -4, go up 6, to the right 5. 5, and you graph it. There you go. That's how you do it if you only had one equation. Now, what if we had 2 equations? We can still do the same thing. Here, and this is what we did on week 1, so hopefully it's a reminder, we do want to find out where the 2 graphs meet. So we're going to start at -1, go up 3, to the right 4. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you're good with this one, you can always go backwards. And we're going to draw a line, but you don't have to do that third point on this one. Then we're going to do the second equation. Start at 4. Going to go down 1 to the right 2. 1 to the right 2. Down 1 to the right 2. And usually, if you continue it, you will find a point where they meet nicely. So here, they're meeting at 4, 2. X always comes first, then the Y. So you run and jump. Same thing on the next one. Sorry for that little ding. That is Google Chats. So if you guys ever need to chat with me, I'm available 9 to 11 in the morning. You can always do it on your Google email. Set up a Google Chat. I'll be fine. I can do Google Hangouts or do the Zoom. Just send me an email and I'll send you a link. Very easy to do. Okay, first one. And remember, we're looking for the point. So start at -2. If there's no number in front of X, we're going to go down. So down 1 to the right 1. To the right 1. Down 1 to the right 1. And then try and get it as easily as you can. Doing it on the Chromebook is not always the easiest. Then start at +2. Up 1 over 3. We can always go backwards. We can see that. And we're going to meet right there. So -3, 1. All right. Next one. These are not in the form we like, so we have to get them into the form we like. So we're going to go x plus 2y equals 2. Remember, move the x to the other side, and I would actually put a 1 in front of x. It's going to make your life a whole lot easier later on. And remember, they can't make it 1x because they're not the same. Oops. And of course, I decided to add them for some reason because I was talking about it. Plus 2. Now divide everything by 2. Y equals -1/2 x plus 1. Start at the 1. Go down 1 over 2. Down 1 over 2. You can always continue. I just want to make sure I have enough dots to make it even or nice. Then do the second one. We're going to do the second one here. Move the x to the other side. And divide. Negative over positive is negative. So we're going to start at -1. Negative, so we're going to go down 3 to the right 2. We can always go the opposite direction. And we're going to see it's going to meet right there. My graphing's not perfect because on the Chromebook it's a little harder. So this one's going to be -2, 2. All right, next one. Let's start with the first one. X plus 2y equals 8. Remember, put a 1 in front of it. So minus the 1x. 2y equals -1x plus 8. Divide by 2 equals -1/2 x plus 4. So we start at 4. Down 1 to the right 2. Down 1 to the right 2. You always want as many dots as you can so you can have a very straight line. Ooh, that's a really good line. For me on the Chromebook, yeah, that's a good line. All right, let's try the next one. So 2x minus 1y. Remember, if there's not a number in front of a letter, put a 1 there. Move the x. Good. Then we're going to divide, get y by itself. Remember, negative over negative is positive, and I'm just going to leave it as a fraction. Remember, this is the one time we do like fractions. So we're going to start at -1. We're going to go up 2 over 1. 2 over 1, and we can see it does cross right away. And this one's going to be 2, 3. This is how you do graphing equations, you guys. You do want to keep practicing this.